Hello, 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 and welcome to Unit 3, Modules 4 and 5. We are moving pretty quickly into this semester and into the course, so I wanted to take a moment to welcome you to the Communications Unit. There's a lot of fun things in this unit, so let's dive in and talk about it. So first off, if you're looking right here, you will notice, again, Module 4, Communications. We're going to start off with some really cool stuff. So I'm going to click into it so you can see it and we can walk through it. So as we jump in, this video is going to land right on this page. So as you'll see right here, the video is going to land right in this communication unit. But I want to walk through and kind of talk to you about some of the cool things that you will actually be able to see and do in this wonderful unit. So as we jump in, I want to point out the assignments. There are quite a few for this particular module. You have exploring and dissecting the podcast episode. You have the empathy survey. You've got memes times 3. You've got digital tools. You've got disrupting the JPEG. You also have creating art with code, digital music creation, a podcast interviewee selection form. You also have a communication 321 project. So kind of similar to what we had the last time, but just, more fun things for you to do for this unit. So let's dive in a little bit further. So as we keep going, your first assignment for this week is dissecting the podcast. So as you are dissecting the podcast, this is a cool activity designed in Perusall. So as you're looking through it, so Perusall is a pretty cool tool. There are 7 comments that you'll have to make in one episode. So you're going to walk through it. There's 2 parts to it. There's the Perusall part, and then there is also the portfolio submission part. So you want to take a look to make sure you cover all of that info and you're working within the module and you understand everything that's happening there. I'm going to slide the transcription over a little bit so that way I can get to the next window. So again, make sure you're checking into the rubrics and you're using the rubrics. And move it over a little bit more. There it is. Perfect. So I'm going to click next. So as you keep walking through, then you have an empathy survey. So again, this is a part of that construction unit that you started in the construction unit. So again, you did the area of interest with the brainstorm. You did the area of interest with your selection. Now you're going to create a survey and you're going to release that survey, but you're using the same topic. So keep that in mind. Same topic that you're using. Please do not create a new topic and survey people. Use the same topic for your survey. So again, your survey, there's a rubric. There's also some helpful hints in the Help Center. But as you're creating your survey, there are some tips that you need to make sure that you include and that you add. So best practices, be specific, be clear so that people can follow what you're doing and understand what your survey is about. Use closed-ended questions instead of open-ended questions. Don't ask double-barrel questions, so ask one question at a time. Respect the respondent's time. Be creative and think of questions that your audience can answer that will lend towards your area of interest. At the same time, for your survey, you are going to use Google Forms, which is a cool tool, one of my favorite tools. You're going to use Google Tools for that. You're also going to send that survey to your interest group or your family and friends. You can post it on Facebook. You can send it out via social media, whatever works for you. You're also going to create a Google collection sheet to capture all the responses. You have to have at least 5 people fill out your survey, and then you're going to summarize your findings. So again, it starts off with a Google form, goes into a Google spreadsheet, and then from there you're going to summarize and look at what's happening. So here are the details of the assignment. Make sure you take some time to go through it step by step to make sure that you understand what you're supposed to do for this assignment. Again, this is a 40-point assignment. This is a rubric to kind of break it down. You want to add the title, a description. You also want to add at least 3 different types of questions, but you have to have 5 questions total. You need a theme. You need a Google, like I said before, a Google sheet with responses. You need to add it to your portfolio, and we want to make sure that it's professional. So I'm going to click next again. And then for this one, memes times 3. This activity is an activity where you're going to look at Creative Commons, copyright law, and fair use. So we tried to make it a little bit more fun by adding some memes into it. So you're going to create a summary based on the information that's here. So make sure you go through and you answer these questions with at least 2 to 3 sentences per area. You're also going to summarize use this information to create that summary. As you're going through it, you want to make sure you figure out what is a meme and creating your memes. Make sure you add the example for Creative Commons and fair use. You want to add that to your meme. So as you see here, there's a meme, little cute fun stuff created by, also the fair use and copyright information is there. So Creative Commons is there. And then as you're kind of working through it, you're going to submit it. You're actually going to create a post and harmonize with this one, kind of like you did in the last module that we had. And then peer evaluations, you guys can talk to each other about your memes. So make sure you're following the commenting pieces and responding to each other appropriately. This is the harmonized link that you'll be using. So make sure that you go in and use it and enjoy this activity. The memes are always fun and creative. This is one of my favorite assignments. So you want to make sure you take some time to go through it. All right, let's click next and see what else we're going to go to. So as we click next, this is again one of my favorite assignments. You're going to be working with digital tools for this assignment. So the fun thing is there's a template here. You can go ahead and click here, create your template. I'll click on it so you can see what the template looks like. So this is the template that you're going to need to complete this activity. So you'll have this page here, and as you go through it, you're going to use the slide deck that's embedded into the page. So this is the slide deck. When you click continue, you'll see the directions again, and then as you start, there are 12 different tools. You're going to pick 4 tools to review and evaluate, and then you'll use your template to go in and add the information. So tool 1, you're going to create something with it. You're going to play with the tool, learn how to use it. You add in either a link or you paste whatever you created in this area. You're going to give us a description of the tool. You know, how can this tool be used today and in the future? And then what are some of the shortfalls of this technology currently? So again, there are 4 tools. So that's page 2, page 3, page 4. So after you finish this, you're going to come back in and you're going to upload this and add it to your Google slide. So your portfolio, your Google site, sorry. You're going to put this into your portfolio as a embedded piece so that way we can see it and grade it from there. So as you click through, again, this is a link to the template. And then as you scroll down further, this is the rubric. So again, 4 tools, work with the tools, have fun with it. And for this one, it's worth 50 points. You want to make sure that you go through all of it so you gather all 50 points. This is the last assignment in this module. And then for next module, I'll create another video for you walking you through the next assignments. So I hope you have a great week. Work hard. We look forward to working with you. Thanks. Bye-bye.